Pregame.com.
We got SEC action tipping off at 4 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. It's Missouri at Tennessee. This one is my video best bet coming up in a moment. You know, Marco, I remember the first time we spoke about Tennessee on videos in college basketball this season, way back in December. And at the time, Tennessee was 7-3 straight up, but some of those 7 wins came against Kennesaw State, UNC Asheville, Oakland, and Presbyterian, to name a few. 3 times in those first 10 games, they had scored 45, 36, and 38 points, talking about the Volunteers. And Quanzo Martin wasn't exactly having his way with this team, and I have a lot of respect for him. But they were playing Xavier that day, and they were laying about 6 or 7 points in the preview we did. And we all basically said, hey, in a game of first team to 40, go ahead and take the 6 points. It's hard to win by more than 3 buckets when you're only scoring 45 to 50 points. Xavier got the cover. It was a 51-47 Tennessee win. Xavier spread cover. But, man, over the last month, Quanzo Martin has this team now firing on all cylinders. They're also scoring points, as Kentucky found out the hard way.
Yeah, and congratulations on a Xavier win.
Kind of an inside joke. Yeah. If you listen to First Preview Radio, you know what we're talking about.
This is the game. We talk about Missouri, and yeah, no question, Tennessee, they've turned it around. And they changed the chemistry of this team, and they changed the way they're playing. I mean, this team's now scoring points. I mean, you go back to those early games, how did that team only score 40 points in those games, and now they're putting up 70 and 80 points? And they went through a tough stretch schedule. They're 7-1 the last 8 games, peaking at the right time. And the one loss, you can write that one off. It was against Georgia. The game immediately after the Florida game, so we just erased that loss. This is a team that's playing right now probably the best ball in the SEC. I mean, I know Florida's the king, but I mean, hot right now, it's Tennessee. And I look at them. Then you flip over to this Missouri team. In Missouri and Arkansas, they were like clones this year. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Win at home. Can't do anything on the road. They're 2-7 their last 9 road games. Going into play a Tennessee team, I don't know which side you're going to be going in this one, but there's no way, again, we're talking about last home game, seniors on Tennessee, the way they're playing, want to have the momentum moving into the conference tournament. And I'll ask you, how many wins do you think Tennessee needs to be in the big dance, or are they scratching the bubble right now?
Gosh, I'm going to say right now Lenardi, I think, has them in that first 4 in, last 4 out type of, or first 4 out, last 4 in type of thing. And I kind of agree with that. I think they're right there. If they would have beat Georgia, which was a real tough spot, in fact, I think we both had Georgia in that one. But if they would have beat Georgia, I think they would have been okay. I think this is the one they got to win. I think they're okay if they win this game. I really do.
So, again, motivation's all on them. I lean to Tennessee. We'll see where you are at.
Well, this one's my video best bet. Let's get to it. Besides the fact that Quanzo Martin has this team playing good basketball, I mean, they're winning games when they score a lot of points. They're also winning defensive battles now. You've got to look at what Mizzou's doing. And as Marco already alluded to, they're a poor road team, 2-7 straight up on the road this year. But it even goes deeper than that, because now Missouri's coach, Frank Haith, is dealing with all that NC2A stuff that's going on from what he was at Miami, Florida. And Frank Haith, despite the fact that they're okay at 11-6 straight up in the SEC and that they're going to go to the tournament, Frank Haith is on a serious hot seat at Columbia. Now, when he went in and took this job over, when his predecessor took the job at his old school down at Miami, what happened basically is he inherited a loaded, full cupboard. And since then, though, you've seen little cracks in the armor in this Missouri team, especially this year when they go out on the road. And because we're going to get a line that's not going to be overwhelming, this line's not going to be bad as far as if you want to play Tennessee. I think it's going to be very fair. The third thing that goes against Missouri for me and in favors Tennessee is I don't think the Tigers can handle Tennessee's bigs, quote bigs, so to speak, in this one on the road. Tennessee has a couple of big men who could go inside and score on the offensive end. They can crash the offensive glass and get your second and third opportunities at times throughout a game, and can also stick their rear ends out there and force guys out of the blocks on the defensive end to eliminate some second chance opportunities for Missouri. They'll also force, the fourth and final thing, they'll force Missouri into a half-court game, and that's not how Missouri plays well. I like Tennessee. I think they're the right side here. They are my video best bet. The Tennessee Volunteers over the Missouri Tigers on Saturday. And that's going to do it for us this week with videos. Don't forget, we're here from Tuesday night on each and every week, and you can check us out Sunday night through Friday night, 11 p.m. Pacific time on First Preview Radio. Or if you can't be there live, make sure to check it out on the archive version on the homepage at pregame.com. For Marco D'Angelo, I'm Scott Spreitzer. We'll check you out next week. Thanks for tuning in.